Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here to just do some readings on all the signs. So these are for air signs. So we're going to do Gemini, then Libra, and then Aquarius. So first I've pulled some cards out just to see what has been going on in 2019 so far. And then we're going to have a look at what's coming up until the 24th of November. Okay, so don't forget, just if this may or may not resonate to you, these messages come across, and they're for people who, these are the strongest messages coming out across at the time. So if it doesn't resonate to you, I apologize, and if it does, just leave a like and comment down below and let me know. So let's move into Gemini's reading first. So we've got the eclipse in Cancer, Taurus, the Hermit, Five of Cups, and healing. Okay, first of all, I feel like Gemini 2019 has been an interesting year for you. I feel like there has been some sort of a loss. I am going to clarify this first. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Again, you may not all resonate to every single thing I say. Take what resonates to you in your situation. Okay, tell me about the Five of Cups. Tell me about the Five of Cups for Gemini. Tell me. I don't know if a Gemini's been having issues with their bowels as well. I'm getting bowel issues. Someone needs to go get this checked. I'm sorry, it's coming up. So if that's you, please go see a doctor. We got to clarify with the Nine of Wands. Look, I feel like there's been some sort of a loss. Something that has been very emotional for you, Gemini. Something hasn't turned in your favor. I do feel a loss of a parent for some of you here as well. Whether some of you have lost your parent and you're grieving for it at the moment, and it's almost like there was this energy, and I feel like this is the start energy where everything, you were very overwhelmed, things like became a little bit too much. I'm just getting grieving energy going on here. A lot of grief. For some of you, you're actually grieving a loss of a relationship. I get a loss of a job, but it's more about like a relationship, and just not, if it's a relationship, you're just not standing up for yourself, what's right, or you're not getting the opportunity to stand up for yourself. And I also got the Seven of Swords in reverse, and I feel like if there was a relationship, there was some sort of deceit in this relationship, whether you were caught out on something here, and this person won't hear you out, or you caught someone out on something and they're just not willing to give you any explanation for it. But whatever it is, there's like a lack of defense here. There's a lot of, you have been going through quite a bit of emotions, but with this, I think that this has brought you something positive, because I do have the Hermit here, and I feel like this has brought you that time to look within yourself, that time to seek the answers within yourself and go within. Tell me about the Hermit. I just feel Nine of Swords in reverse. So from a time where there was a lot of energy, a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, a lot, for some of you, you may have been experiencing anxiousness as well, because I'm getting anxiousness. It's brought about a time for self-reflection as well, a time for looking within yourself and looking at what you actually want out of things. And I feel like I do feel like that there is a loss of a parent here for someone. This is all brought about a time where you've come to learn to accept things. And if you haven't yet, just know that you are going to learn to accept whatever this situation means to you, okay? Acceptance. And accepting that you are allowed to be vulnerable, allowed to be emotional. I feel like some of you thrive on nature and have been spending time in nature, really, you know, whether it be going for a walk outside or being in around water, in the snow, in the sun, wherever you are in the world, like whatever nature is. I feel like a lot of you have been spending time around this as well, but you've come to this a place of acceptance, and you're accepting. I feel like for some of you, you're now just starting to accept what's happened. Just know that this situation is happening. I feel like, even though I'm not getting it, I feel like this is past life related, because that's what I'm getting. Like the energy I'm feeling is past life. There is a lesson, there's something that you're needing to heal from a past life here, with this person. And I feel like that's why deep down inside you can come to a place of acceptance. And just know that if you haven't, that's where you will be. I haven't been doing this for all the signs, but I'm going to pull out an angel answer card as well and just make sure. I mean, because this is some pretty intense energy for Geminis. I do feel like there is a lot of grief, but I do feel like there's a lot of soul searching going on as well. A lot of looking within, looking around what you can do to change your situations. And I don't think that's a bad thing. And I feel like if you have been anxious, you've come out of that energy pretty quickly. And if this is just new, that you're going to come out of it pretty quickly. Gemini's going to be okay. I think you are. I really think you are. But let's... Yeah, no need to worry. Okay? So if this is a situation that, you know, you're worrying about, just know that I feel like this is all about, and again, I didn't get it, but I'm just keep getting past life. I don't read cards for what they are. I just go off it intuitively. So I hope it does resonate to you. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. This is the message that's needed to get out and hopefully help whoever needs to hear this message. This has happened. This is definitely past life stuff. There's something in you that you may not see it at this time, but this has happened, and it's happening, and it has been happening. And it's probably going to bring you about a lot of strength that you don't even realize that you're going to come out into. A lot of strength, and I get a lot of self-confidence and a lot of self-knowledge, and I feel like, I don't know why I get 6. So some of you, like, I don't know if the number 6 means anything to you, or the number 6 is going to mean something to you, but I'm hearing number 6, whether 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 days, on the 6, whatever that means. I am hearing that is for someone. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that, because I'm just doing really quick readings. So Gemini, let's look at what's coming up this week for you. And we have the Moon in Cancer, the 7th house. That's just a little message card. I'll read last. The Sun, the Fool, and 2 little cards. Hey, this looks pretty good, Gemini. A lot of happiness, a lot of a lot of belonging. If you felt like, if you've been yearning for us, I don't know, I feel like whether you're going to find your people or your place, because, you know, I'm getting belonging, like the Moon in Cancer and the Fool. So some of you may be starting something new this week, where it could be a new relationship as well with the 7th house, and you're just finding your people or where you're supposed to be in life. It's just this, like, you'll know. You get that feeling and you just know something's really right. A lot of happiness. There's a lot of good energy around you guys this week, and it's really, really positive. Tell me about the Sun. Tell me about the Sun, please, for Gemini. Tell me about the Sun for Gemini. Ace of Cups. So yeah, there is something new whether it's I mean, it's something of an emotional being here. Like with the Fool, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, it's all about new beginnings. This could be a new relationship, but it's like, it's the belonging. It's like, I don't know if you've been trying to find your way around for a long time, trying to find your place in life. It's almost like this week, it might not be, but you might be starting to take those actions to get into that energy. It's really awesome. I love this. I'm just feeling really, really good about this. Oh, I haven't even really looked at these cards. Like we got yes, positive. So keep positive. Manifest things. Manifesting is so huge. Just think positive and whatever you want. Like change your mindset. You can do that. Change, transformation, transition. Like this is awesome. Tell me about the Fool. I got the Moon and Ace of Pentacles. So, I mean, there's a lot of new beginnings here. Work, love, within you, ideas. You know, you might just decide to change your mental state and ask for help from someone, or there's just a lot of newness, guys. This is really awesome, positive energy. Like, make the most of this week because you got so much energy here. Is this going to be easy? I'm going to say no. I don't feel like it's just going to fall in your lap. I feel like you need to put in the work here, Geminis. But there's a lot of newness. If you're waiting on money, I'm getting something about new money. Someone's waiting on money here. I'm getting new money. So whether this new money is coming into you this week, I'm getting a new relationship here for someone. I'm getting a new emotional phase, whether someone's going and getting help and seeking help for what they've been through the past, and it's just opening up, and it's just going to open your life up so much. Like this is the week to start all your new things. Write down your goals, write down your manifestations. You guys transition your life this week. There's just so much, and it doesn't mean you're going to get to that place of belonging this week, but for those of you who have been wondering and yearning for that belonging feeling, it's like you can create that path for it this week. So go with it. Water, I don't know why. I need to talk about water. If you live by the water or something to do with water, water is very healing for you guys at the moment. There's something about water. Whether this is somewhere you can go and you can just really look at yourself and be honest with yourself, water is really good, whether you need to take a relaxing bath or sit by the beach or a river or a lake or drink even more water. There's just something about water and Gemini this week. I'm not sure. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to leave it there because no, I'm not, because I've got another little message, and this is the Buddha message. And this is card 35. And this is called Reunification. Give up all ideas about yourself and simply be. And that's by a name I can't even pronounce. So, and the message is, there is a great difference between struggling in life and loving life. The practice of renunciation or voluntarily letting go will help you end this struggle and make a loving life possible. For when you are not struggling, you can give all you have to love, to dream, to be who you truly are, and to everything that you do wholeheartedly. And that's Gemini's message for this week. That's awesome. I love that message. I haven't seen that card yet. That's a cute little message. So Geminis, I hope that helps you. I hope that makes sense. Leave me a like, comment if it resonates. Let me know. I'd love to hear if it resonates to you. If it doesn't, I apologize. They're the messages that had to come through. Again, short and sweet messages. Best way for me. I prefer short and sweet. Or I could talk all day. But have a good week, Geminis. And we're going to now move on to Libra. Libra. Welcome, Libra. Enjoy my selenite lamp. I love the energy that comes from it. So we're going to be looking at what's been happening for you in 2019, and I will clarify some cards. So let's have a look, Libra. We've got the Moon in Pisces. Ooh, Libra, your sign. Seven of Cups. Oh, I didn't really show you that. Two of Swords and conflict. Okay. Well, I mean, there's definitely a lot of things going around for you guys, Libra. Whether you have a lot of choices and you're just not able to decide, and you haven't wanted to decide on a choice. You're very people who are looking for a lot of balance. I feel like if there's been people in your life recently, I feel like you've come to a place where you have been balancing out relationships in your life in 2019. And this is really good. I feel like you're stuck in that energy though, for some of you, of doing what's right. It's almost like that energy of what society thinks I should do and what I really want to do. And I feel like some of you are in a struggle of following your dreams at the moment. And I think that I can't tell you what to do, but I think you know that sometimes you need to go after your dreams. It's not all about just going to work a 9-to-5 job. Like, you've got to be happy, and this is the energy I'm getting for some of you guys. So tell me about the Seven of Cups. Sorry, my cards are really loud. Oh. Tell me about the Seven of Cups for Libra. So I feel like you guys haven't been listening to your intuition. I feel like, you know, there is a decision here. I mean, some of you may have different paths to go down, quite a few different paths to go down. And it's almost like you're not following what you know you should follow. You're not following your dreams. You're not listening to your intuition. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with you guys, Libra. You could also be dealing with a past person here as well, and you may have a new person in your horizon. And I don't know why, but I get really bound to a past person, but you have a decision here to make. But there's some sort of conflict in your life. I feel like this is more of a mental conflict, and you don't want to upset anyone or upset the status quo anymore. Oh yeah, there's definitely a battle going on, and I feel like this isn't, I mean, some of you may have some battles going on in your life, but I feel like for the majority of you, like, this is a battle, like, in your head, a mind. You don't want to make any decisions. You just kind of want to, like, let life make that decision. And this is where I say, if you haven't made this decision, like, I mean, this is trying to teach you conflict, how to work around conflict. You can't just walk away from things. You can't just let things fall into place. It's almost like, I need to say, you have to go after what you want. And I just don't know if some of you do. There's like a fear there, a fear of a fear of change, and that's okay. But if you got to come, like, there's some, I mean, I'm getting a person, and then I'm not going to tell you, but I just don't know why you're holding on to this past person is my question. And for some of you, you're doing what you think should be right, but you're not following what you want to do, and that's just causing anguish within yourself, and that's not healthy, Libra. So that's just what I'm picking up. If that doesn't resonate to your situation, that's okay. You can ignore it, because that's already what's been happening in 2019. And I'm going to move on to Libra's what's coming up for this week. And we have the eclipse in Scorpio, Venus. Oh, that's your message. 6 of coins, 2 of coins, and 2 cards here. I feel like some of you are going to be focusing on yourself, getting your hair done this week, getting your nails done. You're giving a lot to yourself, I feel, but I think you're going to be giving a little bit too much of yourself to others as well. Again, I'm getting decisions here. I mean, there's decisions you guys need to make, but you don't want to make it. I feel like you do not want to make a decision here. And as long as you're not making a, what's this decision about? I'm getting all about decisions and it's not telling me what's this regarding to. Yeah, something needs to end in your life, to be honest. I feel like something does need to end. Again, this could be going back to where someone's holding onto something in their past or something. There is a storm, because I got stand firm in the eye of the storm in this card. And I think you will. I feel like this is more of a self-inflicted storm within your mind, within your head. Again, back to here. And I feel like you're trying to find ways out of it. And, you know, you're trying to help self R&R and go look after yourself. And, I mean, you can do that, Libra. But let's just be honest that you got to make a decision here. There is some sort of a decision. And something needs to end for something else to begin. Whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, whether this is something you've been holding on to for so long, whatever it is, something needs to end here. You know, 2 steps forward, no, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And this is the energy, like it's like you're holding yourself back. I think that, Libra, you guys are holding yourself back. Some of you will receive communication from someone that you've been hoping for. I don't really want to say much about it. I don't feel like I need to talk about it. I don't feel like it's necessary. But I know you want to talk about it, but I don't. It's not necessary because, I mean, I'll pull a card, but what's this communication? I feel like you need to let go of something. You need to move on from the past here, Libra. You need to do something. Ace of Cups. So it is like an emotional thing. Someone from the past could want to give you another chance or want you to give them another chance, whatever it is. Like, it could be someone new. Just so many people are set on love makes our whole life. It doesn't complete us. We complete ourselves, guys. So just remember that. I know this has been pretty short and sweet with the Librans, but this is like, I feel like all I can say to you, it's very much a decision and it's going to come down to whether you choose to do it or not. So you've got a Buddha message, and this is card 30, and it's called Determination. It is you who must make the effort. The master only points the way. And that's a quote by the Buddha. And its card meaning says, at its core, determination embodies the mental quality of lasting endurance, the physical quality of healthy, vibrant earth energy, and the spiritual quality that comes with knowing you are moving in the right direction. I feel like you guys need to hear that message. I feel like you need to start moving in what's right for you. There's a lot of indecision around you, a lot of conflict within yourself. And you're the only one. Like, I know you don't want to hear it. I'm pretty good at being blunt. You guys are the ones who can you're the ones who can change this. You're the only person who can change this. So it's up to you guys. So have a good week. I'm sorry if I was a little too blunt, and I'm sorry if that makes no sense, but that was the message that some Libras needed to hear. Okay, so let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, hello, hello, hello. So I'm here and I'm going to do your what's been happening in 2019. So we'll have a look at that first. And we got the eclipse in Aries, Pluto, oh, you got 2 of these. The 5th house, Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands, and Healer. So 2019 has, I feel like some of you have been going through a bit of a transformation, a bit of a rebirth. It's like I'm seeing this picture and it's like the phoenix. And others of you, this could be within your relationships, but I feel like it's more about the relationship within yourself. I feel like this has brought up emotions, but it's good emotions. You've been healing, okay? For others of you, I feel like there has been a relationship and you've had to be the healer, or you are being the healer, and this is just part of your journey. You've had to defend yourself and your emotions here. I'm going to clarify this anyway. Tell me about the Queen of Cups and Seven of Wands. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. The Star and Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you're definitely defending, giving. I mean, I feel like you've been giving to people. Some of you have, not all of you, because I feel like there is a relationship where you've kind of had to be, it's like you're journeying to help heal someone else. But this rebirth, like you're seeing your way out of things. Some of you may have started a new job this year. Either you've been going through a rebirth or you've been helping someone else go through a rebirth. And it's been quite I mean, not full-on emotional, but there has been some intensity and an emotions here. But I feel like some of you have had to compromise with people in your life, but I feel like this is kind of balancing out and you're helping people here. This is like really cute. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's really, really cute. I feel like there has been some good times. For some of you, you've had some pretty intense romantic times, and it's really, really cute. I don't know why I get soul searching. Some of you have just met your soul person. Whether this happened by a beach as well, or you're going to the beach. Yeah, that's all over the place, but there's a few different ones. So I'm going to now look at this upcoming week, and we'll see what's coming to you. We got the moon in Libra, Aries, Judgment, Knight of Wands, and these two cards. Ooh, Aquarius, you little cuties. Okay, for some of you, there's going to be a lot of love around you this week, okay? A lot of peace within relationships. Again, it doesn't have to be love relationships. They can be platonic. A lot of spontaneous energy around you this week, where some of you are just having some really spontaneous conversations, laughs, adventures with people in your life. Like, I feel like relationships are going very well for you guys this week. Again, it doesn't have to be love, but there's a lot of balance and a lot of peace. See, I feel like there's some sort of messages coming in here. It may be from a Capricorn or a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. Things are honestly, are looking up for you. Some of you may be getting recognition in the workplace this week, being told you're doing a good job. I don't know, if you're starting anything new this week, it just feels really, really right. It feels like what it's supposed to be. There's a lot of intensity, and I honestly feel like this is a week about connecting with people. So Aquarius, just make sure that you're not really like taking time out this week. Really connect with people when you have that opportunity. Really spend time with people one-on-one. Yeah, the lovers as well. I mean, some of you are coming into love relationships. You might find your relationships moving forward. the Chariot as well. We've got Cancer energy, Capricorn, Gemini, I mean, it can be any sign. I try not to read out signs. I really don't want to get into signs. Some of you are having some spiritual awakenings, some psychic insights. Really listen to your intuition. I always say your intuition is your best friend. A lot of you are going to find that, you know, you might have some dreams. I don't know why, but I get grandma for someone, whether someone's going to be visited by their grandma in a dream here. You're just going to have a lot of psychic insights this week. And there is a message. You are blessed and guided. Have confidence. Honor yourself. I feel like you guys need to know, like, there is... whatever's going on, if this is a new relationship, your relationship's going to the next level. You're being recognized at work, you're getting a message, or you're meeting someone new. It's almost like this has been divinely guided for you. I'm not really into that or saying that, but that's what I'm getting, so I do have to say it. I think I'm going to leave it there because it's pretty chilled and pretty nice messages. So I'm just going to read out your Buddha message. So these are just little cards, and you've got card number 5. And it's called Pure Understanding. The stillness of the heart reflects heaven on earth. As truth unfolds with no strings attached, the heart becomes simple and pure. And that's by Sofan, a quote. And the message says, when you take away the personal stories and fears created by the mind and strip away the toxic emotions of anger, self-doubt and frustration, you can look at what is happening quite simply as it is. That's an awesome thing. So hopefully that means something to someone. And I hope those readings resonate. Let me know. If they don't, I apologize. They are general readings. And just see if that comes for you. And have a good week, air signs.